So I'm gonna be eating while I'm doing this because I have to go to work very soon, but I really wanted to make this video. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna just eat after I make this, so I don't have to pause. But I'm just gonna say really quick. I heard a song on the radio on the way here. I worked my other job and then came home, had a little bit of downtime, just watched the new American Horror Story, and anyway, a song came on the radio on the way home that was talking about blood is thicker than water and blah blah blah, family's all we have, be thankful for your family, blah 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 blah. And it really got me thinking. I've always heard the same expression, always been told the same expression, gotta remember, family is number one, blood is thicker than water. I want to call bullshit on all of that. Not necessarily that family isn't number one, because family is number one. I mean, your family are the people that are going to be there for you. But what most people don't realize and understand is that family isn't the people that you're born into. I mean, yes, if you want to get technical and you want to go down to you're blood related to them, yes, they're technically, biologically your family, but to me, family is much bigger than that. Family is a much bigger word than that. It's, someone who is your family is someone who loves you unconditionally. And when I say unconditionally, I mean you could murder somebody and they would still love you. Yeah, they'd be disappointed in you, and they'd be hurt that you did that, and they would hate that, you took someone else's life. But they would still love you. That's unconditional. Or say you hurt them somehow. Maybe not physically, because physically doesn't necessarily... Hurting someone physically doesn't hurt as much as hurting someone mentally. I'd much rather somebody slap me across the face than hurt my feelings, because, the finger marks will go away. The thing they said to me isn't going to go away. Yeah. But if say you hurt somebody, somebody that you consider family, someone that loves you unconditionally, you hurt their feelings, you do something or say something that bothers them personally. It goes against their personal morals, or I don't know. You hurt their feelings somehow. They still love you. And if you need them, they're still there for you. I'll give you an example. My best friend in the entire world, I think of her as a sister. She literally is a sister to me. I consider her family. I have for several years now, and I always will. This is why. She loves me unconditionally, and I love her unconditionally. And the way I know that 100%, is that we don't fight very much. We don't argue very much at all. We have pretty much different opinions on almost everything. Now, I mean, we do agree on a lot of bigger stuff, but there's a lot of things that we disagree on. There's a lot of, things that she wants in life that aren't necessarily what I want in my life, things I want that she doesn't necessarily want. But we love and accept that about one another. We know that, we know about each other that we're both good people. And I'll give you an example. She was dating a guy. This was like 6 years ago. She was dating a guy who was a jerk. He was an absolute jerk. And there was an altercation with him and where her feelings were hurt pretty badly, and it really pissed me off, because you don't hurt people I love. Hurt me all you want to, but don't hurt them, because I will rip you a new one. Which is basically what I did to him. I instant messaged him and cussed him out, gave him my 2 cents, and I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway, because Honestly, it wasn't any of my business. I shouldn't have gotten involved. It's her relationship, not mine. But she was really hurt. She was really hurting, and it pissed me off. So, anyway, I cussed him out. Right after I stopped talking to him, I called her. She didn't answer. So I left her a message. I said, hey, I just talked to your boyfriend. I really pissed him off. I told him what I really thought, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have got involved. I'm really sorry. You're probably going to be really pissed at me. I'm going to totally understand, but I hope you can forgive me. And I left it at that. When she found out what I said to him, she was angry. We didn't speak for about 2 weeks because she was so mad at me. And I deserved it. I shouldn't have gotten involved. But during that time that she wasn't talking to me, something traumatic happened to me. It wasn't like a huge deal, like nobody died or anything, but as I've mentioned in previous videos briefly, I have a lot of stress with my biological family, mainly my mother. We have a lot of issues, and something happened. I couldn't tell you right now what it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but something happened at home, and I was really upset about it. And even though she was pissed at me for getting involved in her relationship, I went to her crying, like tears going down my face because something happened at home, and she gave me a hug and was there for me. Found out what was wrong. All she cared about was what was wrong with me, wanted to make me feel better. And we talked, and she made me feel better, and I apologized for what I did, and she forgave me, and we're still best friends. 6 years later, she's like a sister to me, and we've fought since then, and it goes pretty much the same way. You know, I think most of our fights have been me screwing up, me doing something I shouldn't have done, because I'm a very controlling person, and I'm very possessive of the people I love. So if somebody hurts somebody I love, I will butt in where it's not my place, and I know I shouldn't do it, and I know it's a fault of mine. I do it, I get it from my mother. I butt in, and I just, you know, it causes problems occasionally, and I think most of our fights have been related to me doing that, but I think at the end of the day, she knows, my best friend, she knows that I do it because I love her, and that's unconditional love. She loves me unconditionally. And that kind of person is what I consider family. And I will say that about 95% of the people in my life that I consider family, that I know love me unconditionally, that I know are looking out for my best interest, and that honestly want me to be happy, and that's all they want. You know, they might not agree with everything that I stand for, they might not agree with the things that I do or the way that I live my life, but they accept it, and they accept the fact that, okay, it's her life, and they love me anyway, and they want to spend time with me, and they want to talk to me, they want to know how I'm doing, and I feel the same for them. I might not agree with everything that they do and the way that they live their life, but I love them anyway. That is unconditional love. That is family. So, yeah, I guess that's really all I wanted to say. About 95% of the people in my life that I consider family are not related to me biologically, by blood or anything. A lot of my family is extended family that, you know, I have in my life because of, you know, people divorcing and remarrying, and then their family becomes our family, and just sort of happens that way. My mom and dad are divorced, and shortly after divorcing, they both remarried, so I hate saying step-parents because they both feel like real parents to me, but both of my step-parents' families are my family. And I mean, grandparents that are really close to me are not even biologically related to me. But they accepted me, they loved me, they, you know, took me in as their own. I have several aunts and uncles and cousins that, you know, they didn't know me. I mean, I just met them 2 years ago. I met them when I was younger, but I don't remember, and they don't, you know, we don't really remember each other very much. but they still accepted me with open arms. They brought me into their family, and they love me. That is family. So that whole blood is thicker than water thing, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You make your own family. This life is short, and it's too short to be bitter. It's too short to hold on to things. So I'm trying really, really hard to forgive people in my life for doing certain things. But I'm also starting to realize, like I said, I'm calling bullshit on the whole blood is thicker than water, because, you know, if I don't have certain family members in my life that I would like to, or that I feel like I should have in my life, it hurts. It's kind of sad, but it'll be okay, because I'm surrounded by people who love me unconditionally. And that's what life's about, is making your family and bringing people into your life and surrounding yourself and being the kind of person who loves unconditionally. That's what it's all about. Alright, yeah. There's my piece for today. I don't know why I felt like sharing that with you, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say, and yeah, I'll see you people later, hopefully with the song soon. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.